Hello everyone, my name is Nung Budam and I am a senior public health education major at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. I will be sharing with you my internship experience as well as the objectives that were set. So my public health interests are on immigrants and refugee health and their access to the healthcare system. And the site that I interned at was the New Arrivals Institute. So it is a nonprofit agency that serves immigrants and refugees with self-sufficiency through various forms of services. A little background about the population group is that they're some of the most vulnerable population with poor health outcomes due to their significant shift in resettlement. They're faced with many challenges such as language and cultural integration, access to healthcare, food insecurity, as well as the lack of knowledge of the U.S. healthcare system. So we focused on the predisposing factors in order to inform and provide them with the resources that they need to be self-sufficient in their new environment. So immersing ourselves in their culture and learning about them was necessary to understand and assist them. So I will provide two objectives from my internship. So the first one is by April 25th, 2017, I will have implemented health education presentations based on various health topics as requested by the immigrant refugee group twice a month at the New Arrivals Institute. And my second objective would be to determine the best learning method and level of understanding of the adult refugee students at the New Arrivals Institute by attending to the classrooms at least twice a week and incorporating the findings into the delivery of my health topic each month. And I did about 4 presentations while I was at this site, while assisting with many others. The topics included domestic violence, mental health, accessing the healthcare system, and also basic health such as eating healthy and staying active. So before each presentation, I was able to create a flyer that was posted on the bulletin board. So here is an example. So it tells the time, the place, the location, and also which group I will be presenting to. And here are the PowerPoint slides that accommodate the presentations. So for each presentation there are about 30 slides, and they're long because we needed some images and also more explanations on the terms that we provide. So we also do have interpreters for each presentation for each language group as well, in order to help us with the delivery of the health information. So after each presentation we do provide the resources for the refugee groups, or interventions, and one of them was the student garden project. We were able to allow them to go outside, be active in the garden, and also do something that they weren't able to do anymore from the things that they do back home. And this is a picture of the garden that we planted, and we were able to already harvest the plants. So my recommendations at the site, or for any interns who wanted to intern at the site, is to brush up on their cultural competency skills. You will be working with a diverse refugee group, and also observing their learning structures on the daily, as well as listening to their concerns and their needs. So be very open-minded as well as be patient. So have humility in the work that you do. So another recommendation is to collaborate with the nurse or the nurses at the site. They're very knowledgeable about the health topics or issues of concern at this site, and they're able to provide you with the resources that you need to do your presentations. There were many takeaways for me at the site. One major lesson was that I was able to help people who we may never see again or get thanked for, which shouldn't be our priority, or not expecting anything back from them. So everything that you do will have an effect on their self-sufficiency and their journey to health and wellness. So as long as they have the self-gratification in the service that you provided and the information that you delivered. So I have enjoyed my time at the New Arrivals Institute. And the fact that I was able to meet refugee groups from all over the world who sacrificed their time, who sacrificed their health, who sacrificed everything to be where they are. And another thing that I took away from the site was that the students will call you teacher. And they will also call you that with different accents. That means they're trusting you with the information that you're giving them. They're respecting your position and the deliverance of the information to them. So I hope that you enjoyed my presentation. I hope that you will be an advocate. So thank you for listening.